have what we call employment. We have what we call self-employment, business, and investment. These are the 4 quadrants. So employment, what is employment? Employment, this is where you have to look for a job and you're employed by a business person. This is where we go, we put our applications, we do an interview, and so what's going to happen? They're going to pay us a salary. So here they pay you salary. What does that mean? I have a job. And another quadrant that we have is self-employment. Self-employment, here you own a job. So most of the people confuse this with business. Self-employment is where you are your own boss, and that is one of the hardest quadrants when we are making money. Because what happens here, when you're not around, money doesn't come in. Because you are the boss, you are the technician, you are the manager, you are everything. That means if you're sick, the business is also sick. Then we have business, the B quadrant. The B quadrant, in this quadrant, it's people who work for you. People work for you to bring in money. So, and under I, the investment, is money works for you. Money works for you. So what's going to happen? If someone wants to be financially independent, they have to focus on these 2 quadrants, because you can't become something big or a millionaire or someone successful, or you can't become financially free when you're still employed. No, they can't lie to you. So you must have a business, or you must have money invested. And what's the most riskiest quadrant in this? It is self-employment. Self-employment is the hardest, and the trickiest is investing, because here you're trusting someone else to use your money to give you maybe a commission or something. So when you're employed, what is the best part to turn to if you're coming from employment? Just like you see our circular quadrants, it's very easy. It is if you start from employment and then you're tired of your boss and you decide to come to self-employment, it's going to be hard for you to change your job into a business, because just like you see, you have to move a lot of rounds, and if you decide to come back here, it's still headache. So I would advise you to come from employment and then start building up a business slowly but sure. So for my sisters who are employed, kindly start up a business idea and start slowly. Please don't just leave your job to be self-employed, because if you're not around, the business doesn't exist. Examples of self-employment is the dentists, the doctors, the lawyers, because the business is them. For business, we have MTN, we have the insurance company. So I would advise you to always have a business if your target is to be financially independent. Employment, self-employment, business, and investment. Just like we said, employment is where you go, look for a job, and you get the job. You're employed and you're given salary. So self-employment is where most of the time people think they are entrepreneurs when they are self-employed, but that is, we call it the entrepreneur Caesar, where you feel like, I'm the one who is doing everything at the bakery, so why don't I open up mine? So you become everything. That is self-employment. Self-employment. You own a job, and the business, it is the people who work for you. So what does that mean? Even if you're not around, even if you're on a trip, money still comes in. And investment, it is the money that works for you. You give someone else your money to handle it, and it multiplies. So these are the quadrants that we have, and the only way to become financially free is when you are on this side of the quadrant, business and investment, because no one can inherit employment and self-employment, but someone can take from the business even when you die. Thank you very much. I'm Coach Hannah, your financial and business search engine. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.